Render is up over 18% from its low on February 11th, rising on whale buying and dollar weakness, showing recent strength after over a year of downwards movement. This is the decentralized GPU network powering AI image generation and 3D rendering for creators everywhere. With AI exploding, Render has long been positioning itself as the infrastructure play. Is 2024's favorite AI baby going to make a comeback? Let me break down what Render does and whether this breakout has legs. Render Network is a decentralized platform that connects people who need heavy GPU computing power, like for rendering 3D graphics, visual effects, or training AI models, with folks who have idle graphics cards sitting around. Think of it as Airbnb for graphics cards. Instead of paying huge bills to centralized cloud providers like AWS or Google Cloud, creators can rent distributed GPU power at a fraction of the cost. The project started back in 2017 by Otoy, a company founded by Jules Urbach that's been in the rendering space for years. They built Octane Render, one of the top GPU rendering engines used in Hollywood films, games, and now AI tools. In late 2023, Render migrated from Ethereum to Solana to make everything faster and cheaper. Ethereum gas fees were killing small jobs. Here's how it works. Creators submit rendering tasks through supported software like Octane Render, Redshift, or Blender Cycles. These could be anything from a 3D movie scene to generating AI images with tools from Stability AI or Runway. The network matches the job to available GPU nodes run by operators around the world. Jobs get processed in a peer-to-peer way, verified on-chain with something called proof of render to ensure quality, and payments happen automatically in render tokens. The network also supports AI workflows now. Integrations with Luma Labs, Black Forest Labs, and others mean you can run generative AI tasks directly on Render. They've added enterprise-grade graphics cards like Intel Data Center Max and Grok LPUs for heavy lifting. Features like differential uploads make Blender jobs 70% faster by only sending changes instead of full files. The Render Network Foundation, a nonprofit, handles development and community. They've got an advisory board with big names like Ari Emanuel from Endeavor, J.J. Abrams, the director, and Beeple, the NFT artist. The Render token is the lifeblood. Creators pay for jobs with it, nodes earn it, and a portion of fees gets burned to reduce supply over time. Max supply is around 644 million, with about 80% circulating. No heavy inflation here. The recent action started mid-February 2026. While the broader market was flat or down, Render saw around a 25% surge on February 11th to 14th, driven by a weakening dollar, increased liquidity inflows, and whale accumulation. On-chain data showed big buys scooping up tokens around the 1.30 level. Technically, the chart is screaming breakout. Render has been in a falling wedge pattern on the weekly time frame, a classic bullish reversal setup. Analysts are calling for a move to $5.10 to $5.60 if it clears resistance at $1.50 to $2. Volume jumped to over $50 million in 24 hours, which is solid for a $750 million market cap token. The bigger narrative is AI and DePIN, decentralized physical infrastructure networks. Render is perfectly positioned as the GPU layer for the AI boom. Integrations with Stability, AI and Runway mean creators can generate images or videos without owning expensive hardware. The Octane 2026 release is going live soon, enabling direct rendering on the network with GPU acceleration. Upcoming is RenderCon 2026 in April in Hollywood. It's a two-day event focused on AI and creative production. They just released limited free passes, and it's expected to showcase new integrations and partnerships. Monthly reports from January highlight enterprise GPU expansions and RNP proposals, like adding 1,000-plus high-end nodes. This isn't hype. It's real utility growth in a sector that's exploding. OKX is genuinely one of the more solid exchanges out there. Good security, deep liquidity, and it doesn't randomly fall apart when markets get crazy. It's consistently ranked near the top, fees are competitive, and withdrawals actually work when you need them. Plus, there's up to €100 for signing up and up to €200 for referrals. So you're literally getting paid to try it. No gimmicks, just a platform that does its job. Check the link in the description to grab those bonuses and more. Back to the video. Current price is hovering around $1.44 to $1.47 after that surge over the past days. Market cap is sitting at about $760 million, with Render's all-time high being just shy of $14 back in March of 2024, so we're still down about 89% from the peak. Plenty of room to run if adoption kicks in. Short term, if the falling wedge breakout confirms, and we hold above $1.50, targets are $2 to $2.50 in the next few weeks. That's 40 to 70% upside from here, driven by momentum and the RenderCon hype cycle. Medium term through 2026, forecasts average around $2 to $2.80, with some calling for $5 plus if the AI narrative takes off. That's based on increased compute demand. Every AI image or video generated needs graphics cards, and Render makes it decentralized and cheap. With burns reducing supply as usage grows, token economics could shine. The bull case is Render becoming the go-to for decentralized AI compute. As centralized clouds get more expensive and privacy concerns rise, creators flock to Render. Partnerships with Hollywood and AI firms could push TVL higher, driving fees and burns. In an optimistic scenario, we could see $4 to $5 by year-end if GPU demand from AI surges. But temper expectations, this is still early. Most rendering today is centralized. Render needs to capture meaningful market share to hit those numbers. Render has real tech, but crypto is risky. Here's what could go wrong. First, post-breakout failure. If we pump to $2 and then dump back below $1.30 support, the wedge pattern invalidates, and we could retest lows around $1 or lower. Overbought RSI after surges often leads to sharp corrections. Second, adoption hurdles. Render competes with giants like AWS and Google Cloud. If creators stick with centralized options for simplicity or speed, Render's utility stays niche. Watch for stagnant job volume on the network. That's the key metric. Third, macro factors. AI hype is real, but if the broader economy slows or AI investment cools, like after the 2022 bubble, demand for GPU compute drops. Render's price is tied to that cycle. RenderCon 2026 has the potential to be a catalyst for a major pump or a dump. You never know with these conventions, but it's not naive to be optimistic here. Red flags include declining network jobs or TVL, delays in Octane 2026 or RenderCon announcements, or whale dumps after surges. Render is a sleeping giant in the AI and DeepIn space. Real utility for creators, strong tech migrations, and a breakout setup that could deliver big gains. But don't chase the recent surge blindly. Wait for confirmation above $1.50 or a dip to $1.30. If you're in, hold for the AI wave. Already eyeing it? Research the integrations. Don't forget the link in description. If this breakdown was helpful, hit like and subscribe. See you next time.